See if we can wait for... Sounds are working. Yeah, there we go. Struggling. Okay. Hey, Shrimp. How are you doing? If Witherbag is going to join us in the voice chat. Oh, it's
Hello.
Scott too. Hello, hello, oh, hello, hello, Witherbag. You arrived
Hello.
at the same time as Scott. Channel. Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I thought you might have been able to when you said hi with a bag. You know, that was the biggest clue, maybe. But I just like to check. Right. I I may have overdone it a little bit on the target blocks. I tried counting and then I forgot that we'd already got 31 in a shulker, so we've probably got more than enough target blocks for this, and I didn't take into consideration the ones that are already up there. So that's all fun. I have tried removing all of the nether wart and the stumps that were still there from last time, and then I realised I'd missed one, so I'll get that later if I can. Just singular red nether wart.
Oh, yeah.
Just right. So those pistons are like 9 across.
From here. There you go.
Ah, yeah, nice. Although I realised chucking them all in for the sorter wasn't the best idea when they go into like the one hopper. I was like, why is it all bunched up? And I was like, oh yeah, because I threw in more than it could pick up. Right then. Just trying to think, because this will be better stay in the middle because of the obsidian block, but we may have to maneuver the path a little bit.
Are you thinking of keeping it 90 degrees from that one?
Yeah. I think it should be all right. I did a little test in the creative world, and it doesn't seem to have it basically will knock them both off, so we should hopefully be all right. Or is it or is it better if we put it the other side of, or opposite the nether, I forget what it's called, crimson.
Don't think it makes a difference. And also, hello to Deviant Doll. Thank you for popping in.
I'm doing good, thanks, Shrimp. Yeah, so is it good to do it opposite that one?
Yeah, I don't think it makes much of a difference, really. If we do it opposite, obviously, I think we're going to kind of overhanging outside the... or might be overhanging outside of the industrial district, technically.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Well, I don't think it would be too much
Although,
work.
I mean, the mushroom farm is also doing that in that sense.
Oh, yeah. That is very true. See, I don't have my render distance up very high, so let's see. I've got it set to 18. Right, watch everything completely lag out now. Oh, even that. Really?
Mine's at 24, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't see the floor.
No, I still can't see the floor, and I've just set mine to like 30 something. I think, is it 33 chunks?
I don't know. Well, I use sodium, and I think they changed the way the fog works.
Ah, maybe I should. Maybe I should use that. But yeah, there's like 33 chunks. This is getting precarious now. We've gone up to 50 odd chunks. No,
Yeah.
like.
I think if you're using, are you using Optifine or are you using default?
I'm using Optifine.
Yeah, I think it keeps the same. Because they did the vanilla and Optifine, they do like a sphere around you for the fog.
Ah, yeah.
Whereas sodium, for some reason, went with a cylinder, so I can see everything down to the ground, basically.
Ah, I see. So. Thank you.
Which I think you.
Follow.
Who's that?
I have a follow by Mr. Kermit the Frog.
Wow.
Welcome
Is
to
that
the stream.
Kermit the Frog? Thing there on the stair.
Maybe.
Famous follower.
Oh, I feel like I'm a celebrity. Right. So.
I mean, well, right. I'm gonna have to drop down. We want it presumably the same level as that to have the thing underneath, don't we?
Yeah.
So. But this should be the same height, should it?
Yeah. This will. Yeah, it looks like this is the same height. Thank you for the follow, Spotswood.
Spotswood, hey, Spotty.
Yeah, so we definitely need to go like down, obviously, for all that like redstone.
Yeah, it should fit. Out of sprockets. I'll get there in the end.
Oh yeah.
So the floor here. $174.5. Gubbins.
Yeah. So.
Grab some slabage.
Yeah, I've just got some, although I've just made a couple of stacks but I don't think I need a couple of stacks.
Ooh, that was a good landing.
Yeah.
Almost like I planned it.
Alright, so is that?
I think it's it's half up.
Oh, it's one up, yeah. Half up, yeah. Just put that there and then bye bye cobblestone.
Bum. Get back up.
Yeah. It's quite handy having that piece of scaffolding there.
And maybe back up a little way.
It's pronounced LyfCraft. spelt it with a Y instead of a I.
A trademark at some point.
Yeah.
Like sci-fi channel.
Yeah. Right. So.
Good enough, right? Oh,
yeah, it should be. We'll.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Platform. Okay. A lot of things in there.
Yeah, there is. Oops, I didn't mean to set off my firework rocket. Deep.
Oops, fell off.
Oops.
Well, these have deep slate tiles in.
I think there is some with deep slate in there.
Good. Got some slabs. 21 deep slate bricks. 26 deep slate brick slabs.
Oh, right. I think I might know where there's a shortcut. I'm going to go down the safe way though, because well, I say this is safe. I have face planted a couple of the platforms on my way down the elevator before, like, because I've not been quite in the middle. Yeah, I think there'll be, I'm sure there'll be a shulker around here somewhere. Right. Yeah. There's a shulker full of cobbled deep slate, so I'll take that back up. Woo. Right, hopefully I've gone in the right one. I forget, and then I go in the one that takes you to 2. Is it 210? I think it is. And then I get there, and I'm like, nope, this is the wrong one. Right, I now have a shulker of cobbled deep slate. I shall put it somewhere. Right, there we go. Is it oh, it's deep slate brick in it. Yeah.
Let me have a look. Deep slate bricks, yes.
Yeah. It's
middle line. Water. There's the water in there behind that or something.
There
yes,
is.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we decided to do it to wash the
roots and everything away, so that then it could grow up some more mushrooms. Well, fungi.
Chugging away. He's trying to.
I think it's like we. I know when we last did it before we logged off, we did turn it all off. So I don't know if it's still.
There's a permanently running two observer clocks.
Oh yeah.
Which is trying to bone meal whatever's there, but nothing else is moving, so it'll just continually try and not waste anything.
Which is pretty handy.
If we're copying this, red nether. Allium, yeah. One behind, and this is the one in the right. This is in the right place. Push out towards this guy. Water is in front of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was the wrong way to go.
Yeah. At least there's like somewhere to land underneath.
Yeah. We can get rid of a lot of the stuff around here, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm very sorry, Karis and Impish and anybody else that placed these signs.
Formative signs, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go.
Right. These trapdoors, I think, can go. So we did it different on there because obviously we've just left a gap in the pistons of where like chest and hoppers and stuff were placed. Oh, I didn't see that one there. It was like proper blending in.
Right, we want to keep both of those because the one behind it will replenish it when it if it gets lost.
Yeah.
Stairs. That's fine. Like so. Right. I'll have to look again. Yeah, the water is definitely next to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure. Hold on. I'm sure. Oh, hold on. I think the water is. Oh, actually, where is the water? Because I can see the hopper. So the water is.
Yeah, the water flushes onto the hopper behind it, but the block has to be removed, I think.
Yeah, because there's I'm assuming it'll be a sticky piston that's pointing up. So obviously that's holding the water, and then when that retracts, the water flows and.
So, hopper again, and the hopper underneath is. Oh, we sometimes pull it down, don't we? That's what we do.
Yeah.
Back to me now. Oh, there's a hopper underneath it, so it doesn't really matter which way it's going. Where the dispenser goes. The dispenser?
Nope, but I think I know where I can get one from. I will.
Harris's redstone, or
or it'll be in. I summon Caruses as well. Now I'm just having a look for the shulker with all the trap doors in them, but I'll stick them in the signs away, and
What's going on there? What did I miss? Yes, the 2 dispensers. Make the sound of redwood. Green.
yeah, I think redwood.
Redwood.
Redwood. Yeah, I think that would be more farm appropriate, as in, you know. Well, thank you for the raid, and thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. And
who raided? Tell me more.
Shrimp raided just before I started. So, which is why I took a bit longer going in voice, because I was thanking him for the raid. So I was like, oh, this is nice. You know, I've not started and I'd got a raid straight away. I was like, it's not bad going. But yeah, thank you for popping in, and enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever you're doing. I've picked up that.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh, no, it didn't work. Never mind.
No, I was just going to say I don't think the observer was.
Do it that way then.
Yeah.
That one doesn't need to be there either. That would fire that if it was full of whatchamacallits, bone meal.
Bone meal.
And we need to sort of rebuild that bit that's over and underneath all of this.
Yeah.
Brick block underneath the bottom.
Ooh. Oh, let's just go for a
Quick nap.
quick. Yeah. Don't want to risk phantoms ending up in that blooming minecart on the tuber.
Right, Zephyr had a go at this one, didn't he? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Circle of repeaters. Half slab and then another repeater on top.
Do you need any repeaters? Right. I've got 29. There was 29 already made. Ooh. Oh, and I didn't think to get a couple of hoppers because there's that.
I've got some hoppers.
Oh, that's
like that, I think. Goes into a sticky piston.
Which I have.
Oh, good. Look. Get by looking at myself. That's it. I pressed third person and I was using the mini Tweakaroo FreeCam.
Oh, whoops! I can't say I've done that yet, so I guess that was fun trying to get back into like your own. It's like, oh, what do I press?
Right, do you have a? Oh yeah, can you give the piston?
Piston?
Be a bit tricky. Goodbye.
Oh.
Do that.
Awesome. That's the.
Yeah, that would when powered would catch the block and pull it down. Go to my music player. I've got a new pair of headphones and they've got a play button on the side. And whenever you try and adjust them, it goes off.
Well, my last pair of headphones that I had, they had like a volume on one side, and there was, and the microphone also had like a volume on them, and you could always guarantee when I wanted to turn my headphones down, I'd turn my microphone down, or vice versa, because I'd always forget what side was on. But these ones are a bit better because I can mute, and I know I can tell the difference between the two. Because one's a bit harder to push than the other one, so I know which one's a volume.
Try and tidy my terrible nightmare of a
inventory
up. Yeah, do need some redstone. Coal at this point in time. Maybe not a chest. Maybe we might need one later. Actually, yeah. That's good. So, some repeaters, some comparators, I guess. Some more torches. From here, probably not.
Yeah, that's a lot of repeaters over on that one, but at least it works, because if I remember rightly, it was having trouble with the mushrooms not being able to grow because they weren't quite on the block long enough. Or oops.
And going back around. closer look. If we can. Okay, so then yeah, that's being powered by the hopper clock, which isn't running at the moment, so it's permanently powered.
Yeah.
Three loop going around the side into the other side of the piston.
I did pick up 2 sticky pistons and a redstone block. Somebody's outside mowing the grass.
Well, if we're really lucky, you might also get my neighbour's washing machine going, which has a very bumpy ride.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like an aggressive washing machine, if we can hear it. I recently discovered we've got an 8-kilogram one, and I recently discovered it was jumping about when it was doing a wash load, and it was like, why? Anyway, we even resorted to paying £25 for somebody to tell us, oh, you're not quite filling your washer up enough. And it was like, really? You know, because obviously washers at one point, you know, you could fill them and everything, and it'd be fine. But if you haven't quite got that weight in it, it's like, oh yeah, well, just jump around the kitchen. And I'm like, ah. But
whereabouts are you?
I'm above you. I'm gonna.
If you want to come down, there's something to see.
Oh, there's something to see.
In this here on this sign.
Oh. Surprise sign.
Yes.
It's on the wall preparing answers, sharing transcripts while we over here.
I didn't know that one was there. Take it off just in case it was going to be in the way of redstone. I discovered recently that if you've got carpets in front of chests and if you do carpet and you've got signs on your chest that you can't put carpet on that block because the sign obviously takes up some of that block, and I learned that just recently. I was like, oh. Right. Oh.
We may have to move this tower then.
The scaffolding tower. Yeah.
This is where the etho hopper clock is going to go.
Ah, yeah. That's fine. We can always put it somewhere else once we know. So that will be the middle. We have gone all the way across with the pistons on the bottom layer, which isn't a problem. I'll might have to move the other bit of scaffolding that goes up to where I'm trying to figure out the switch for the duper.
It was broke glass. Was that you?
Yeah, that was just me.
Sticky pistons, aren't they? Sticky.
So the middle, which will be the 5th one. 1, 2. Yeah, we might have to move the this path. Otherwise, when the farm's on, you might get crushed by this. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then 5 out the other way.
Using the farm might just be a bit of fun being crushed.
Oh yeah.
Knocked into the pool. Oh, I've fallen off.
Oops. Right.
Near in there's actually just of interest. None in there. There's 3 and a warp trapdoor. I don't know whether that's intentional.
I'm not sure.
The warp trapdoor could have just fallen in.
Have a little sleep again. Right. I need to empty some things out of my inventory. Oh. And the glass shulker is full, so we can always sort this out.
Nobody has levers in their redstone boxes.
Well, I can make some. I've got sticks.
Yeah, just need one. Yeah, I've got one. I don't have to make one.
I've got one.
Too late, I've made it.
Okay, well, I've got one for later if, you know, I just saw it there. I was like, oh, what's this?
Okay, you can... Well, that's your life now.
This is my life now.
Oh, it's next to the piston. Can you shift and get out?
No.
Okay, let's try that.
Oh. Maybe. I may move the scaffolding, and that's the only problem. Like, scaffolding is quite good, but it is also like a pain because you can't sneak on it, so it makes it more awkward. Right. Oh, I need this.
There. Fixed it. The whole thing down here?
Right. Let's see.
Whoa.
Now is
Just
this
a feed into there, is it? 2 out of there that go into there. 1, 2, 1, 2.
see.
Chest. So we do need another chest.
Probably should have got 2. scaffolding is useful until you need to sneak, and then it just becomes. It then just sort of becomes kind of annoying because you're like trying to get off it, and it's like, right, I don't. See. Let's try it here. This will be in the way. Right, so 1, 2. You are 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, you are the middle, so 2, 3. 4. 5. Is that right? Yeah. Whee! That'll teach me to be no, don't want you there. Right, let me go to the bottom and build you up that way. And I went too far.
Oh no, you've gone too far.
There we go. Yes. Because it started across, I knew obviously that I just counted the middle as the 5th block, so how high does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My 9. Quite easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's add some more scaffolding.
Oh, I do need another chest. Okay.
7. 8. 9.
Just check again. And okay, it's above there, right?
And see. So I'm a bit high, so I need to go 1 down. And maybe I need to go back a bit because otherwise I'm just gonna have all the pistons facing the wrong or in different directions. Right then. Facing the right way, just in the wrong place. Yes. Woo. around the other side and start my little what am I doing?
Good question.
I took a bottom half slab out to put scaffolding and then realised that I didn't really need to take the slab out to place the scaffolding. I just needed to add one on top of it. Oh.
What's that on top of, though?
Get some more. The slab, and I'll see if we've got some more scaffolding somewhere.
Hello, I have noises. I don't have my OBS up. Oh, I didn't see the redemption because, as I said, I didn't have my OBS up. But if you insist. That didn't even work. I fell in one of your nice new walkways.
Oh, my nice new. Oh yeah. I was like a bit confused then, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. It's a good. It wasn't that long ago I did them, but.
You're welcome, Scott. Let me pop a token. And
Put you there. See if. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this might. That's a bit too high.
better alerts so when people redeem things, that's the problem.
That didn't go up, did it? That no. Hopefully that's gone right there. Aha! Yay! I placed a couple of bits of scaffolding, and I'm like, I don't see him any higher, and it apparently gone sideways instead of up. That bit done. So all the pistons are in there.
We need to adjust our target blocks, I think.
Yeah, quite possibly. I did it so obviously the Nylium stuff was still in the middle, because obviously that's where the trees are going to grow up. So obviously I've just added I was just checking that my counting skills were all right. I was like, I'm sure there were 9. It's like, yeah, there is. That's good.
Definitely don't want a piston there. Just push off. Repeater. Let's put a light. Yeah, perils of new headphones, they fall out of your ears sometimes. And oh, I should have had more.
Oh, there is some more scaffolding. So see if I can get this right first time.
10. You got to wait. 9. Sorry. 9. Do you have any target blocks I could borrow? I need a like 4 more.
I do. You need 4 more.
At least 4 more, yeah.
Go back down here and then just add a few more, couple more bits of scaffolding. But I think this is going to be all right to keep here, so yeah.
That should work. Need another row of target blocks there.
Jump. Woohoo! I can.
Anyway, it's 2 high jumps. Is that right? Or is that to be 1 down? Yeah, it's every other.
Oh, whoops. Oh. I'll go get that in a minute. Yeah, I'll go get that one in a minute. There we go.
Redstone. Whee.
like jump boost, but then sometimes I will be sensible and maybe I'll put some bit more scaffolding down now. Can I make that jump? Of course I can. No. This is slightly easier. Ta-da! Right. Yeah, that wasn't very graceful, but I didn't die, so that was a small bonus. Hey Cosmo, welcome to the stream. We're doing the crimson part of that farm.
I feel like we're very close to done.
Yeah. But the thing is, the first time we did it, it was figuring like everything out. So even though we did it a couple of weeks ago.
Won't work because I don't have any nothing in there.
Oh.
In? That's not a... Hey Cosmo, welcome in. Little things. Needs to be bone meal, I guess then.
Yeah.
Things are good, Cosmo.
Has the water been added?
No, that's a good point. The water should go there. Come in.
Oh.
Don't do the bottom one.
Right.
Do one of the...
I don't think I broke anything. I hope I didn't.
If you put a half slab in there, let me do that. Log that.
Really?
Did you decide? Yeah, you got it there.
There we go. I got it that time. The first time I did it, it was just like, oh, I'll just go over the side, and I hope I didn't break anything. I don't
Produce
think
a whole load of bone meal there.
Oh, hold on. A repeater is floating.
No, you broke the repeaters.
All of them. Sorry. Water and redstone do not mix very well. Right. That's the...
2 repeaters.
Oh, I picked them both up. Must have done.
Cosmo has done all the testing for the 103 map and all is good. Isn't it? You're playing it in September, though. That's
really?
like months away.
That's gone behind you on it.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Yep. Need to...
One needs to go pointing into that.
Right.
One
So
here pointing here.
Into
Pointing
like
into there.
that.
Yeah. And then next to it, right in front of where you're standing, you want one going the other way.
So facing towards the redstone block.
No. Facing towards me.
Oh,
Behind you. I'm behind you.
Oh,
Yeah, this way.
yeah.
Like that,
There we
yeah.
go. Right.
Check the other ones. Right. So now if I put something, I should get some piston action. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. Although
Well.
it's not using any bone meal.
No, there's no bone meal in there at the moment. That's fine.
Ah.
I'm just testing the actual sort of function of the...
Ah, yeah. Good
So we'll have to put bone meal in...
Oh, yeah. I was looking in the top one, and it's like, oh yeah, that's...
If I put bone meal in there, that might start things working.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yep. It just pushed me down the scaffolding, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Excellent.
Off for the moment.
Oh, nice. Like like. I can't believe how quickly.
Don't take us out.
Yeah.
Ah!
So we've got like random bits of scaffolding everywhere. Although this one is kind of in a good place, but it like you can't really stand on it when the trees are growing because they push you into the scaffolding, but you don't actually go down, and you just feel like you're stuck in it, and it's like, oh.
Yes, best to finish early rather than late for fixing things.
Yeah.
Cosmo. Right. Small snack.
Well, yeah, you know, this has taken us like a whole hour. You know, you must be starving. You know.
Right, did anything go in there? Yes. Throw more in.
tempted to keep the scaffolding up to that path and maybe get rid of this one and then just do some kind of staircase or something that goes down to the bottom. So obviously people that don't have wings or people that are or people who like me tend to go splat if I try getting anywhere with wings. Still got a few target blocks left over from that. Let's see. Which one is that, Cosmo? I don't know if I've seen it or not. I think I saw the one that it titled like farms or something like that. We'll get some stairs. Oh, that's good. You can jump from to the scaffolding. That's get some actual stairs. I don't think I need all those, but I can always come back. Watch, I'll try to do it this time. Oh no, and I did it. Yeah. Bye stair. Right. Do that.
And a very dangerous thing. Walk through the middle of this machinery.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Might be better off going the other way, because I feel that we'll end up just banging our heads. Let's go and collect all the stairs and everything that I've just... oh, that might be a bit of a long way to jump. Woo! Oh no! Quite liking my parkour skills with the jump boost.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong one.
Got a whole parkour course planned out for LyfCraft.
Oh.
It's called Parkour Up. Go higher and higher and higher.
Wow.
All the way to build height.
Is it using the mountain peaks, or is it?
No. It starts at 100, level 128 and goes all the way up to build height.
Wow.
I went over the top, I think. Slightly. I think it's pretty much impossible to do in one go. So.
Yeah. Oh. Excellent.
Alright, this is definitely working. Switch it off.
Of course, you wanted to not place correctly. And
The stairs,
again.
nice.
Yeah. I was gonna do it. It'd be nice if I could place them. I'll be going back down in a minute to catch the ones that I've.
I mean, technically, we need to have a way to get over to that chest as well, so that people can actually refill it when needed.
That is a good point.
I think you can shuffle under here to get to the one that's on the other side. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in there. That one's a bit of a jump. Can you reach it? Yes, just no. Yeah, you can just about reach it from here.
I'll do this way, and then I'll be able to. Just might have to add something to put some light in.
I just speak to avoid any phantoms that we might be getting, since you've done the last 4.
Oh yeah. I'll stick a torch on the top slabs for now, and so that then you're not gonna, or we're not gonna get any surprise creepers, you know, up here, and then we can always make these paths maybe match the ones down there, or I could do something a bit different, but obviously
you could have half slabs on top of those. You wouldn't be impossible to get up.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay. I didn't realise that a beacon light beam can go through half slabs.
Yeah, it's a really useful feature, and I hope they never remove it. Because I'm always terrified when I put beacons in that things are going to fall in from the hole you used to have.
Yeah. Well, it was just that like I deliberately left a hole, and then there was we was working on something, and I saw the beacon lights go through, and I thought, hold on a minute, I didn't know they went through slabs, so I was like, I can add those slabs around the beacon, and it shouldn't affect it. I can't remember where it was there.
Well, down there we're using it. That's where I put them earlier.
Ah, yeah.
I've done it before. I did it in LyfCraft Season 2. I used them.
But it's handy. It's handy to know, because, like you say, especially if you've got like a hole.
I mean, when the first time I built a beacon, I was so worried about things falling in the hole that I would build walls around it so that nothing could get to the hole.
Yeah. It's what people would used to do with the AFK fish farms when they were in, because obviously, you know, so that then
nothing fall in the hole and blow you up.
You come back to your computer and it's like, where's all my stuff? Why did I die? And you know, oh yeah, I forgot to put a wall or iron bars or something around the hole to stop things from getting in. When I was on my dad's server, that had happened to me. I had died, so we think an Enderman had gone in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I may have been looking in the wrong place and accidentally stared at him while I was away from a computer. And, you know, then it was like, all right, we need to.
Yeah, when I first played, an Enderman were in, and it was like, all of everything I built was two blocks high, so nothing Enderman could get at me.
Yeah, that's the thing, because if you're not at your computer, I mean, you can accidentally look at them when you are, so it's like, if you're not at your computer, you don't think about them, and then it's like,
they just wander into your eye line, and then they get angry, and it's their fault. I don't know what they're getting angry about.
yeah. Well, you know, I mean, they're zipping all over the place. It's like, you know, how do they expect us to avoid them? And it's like, you know, I think it's just their little way. It's like, you know, it's like they're saying, I dare you to look at me.
So, what should we do next? Should we try and work on a switch for the...
Oh, for the duper. Me and Amradon did try, and I've tried like, yeah, I've tried looking at.
Best switch I know, you need a hopper and 3 droppers.
A hopper and 3 droppers.
To make a tea flip-flop.
Right. I will go have a look. See.
Oh, and a comparator, of course.
Yeah, I think I have a comparator in my inventory.
Should be some in the stuff anyway.
There we go. Because then obviously when the tree farms are on, especially if you wanted to do sort of something else in the area, I don't think it will be a big problem, like everything working still. It's just a case of remembering to turn it off. I mean, the dupers are difficult anyway, but so 3 droppers and a hopper. Aha! I have 3 droppers and a hopper. Do I need anything else?
Well, some... I just want to test something first. Remember how this works.
Comparators and repeaters.
So, if I remember correctly... Try this.
Yeah, and I still spam torches even though, you know, light level doesn't have to be 7 and above now. It might save a little bit of time.
If you... I remember this. If you power that, yeah. You power a dropper that's attached to another dropper. And there's something in the dropper you're powering. Right?
So, put something in the
Well, there's something already... No, in the back one. As long as there's something in the back one.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
already a hopper in there. If you power it...
So... Oh, yeah.
It powers both of them.
Ah! That's,
So what you can do is, if you have like a dropper,
so it goes through...
bring it. Yeah.
So it basically...
if you put something in the bottom one with the switch on and then you power it, it comes up into it goes into the one above it, because it goes into the here, straight into the hopper, and then the hopper puts it back into the top one. So you can take a signal from the top one, comparator, and then you know that it's been switched on, and then what you need to do is then you need to power top one. We'll end up in this one over here.
Yeah.
Power the bottom one. I think it should end up, yeah, ends up back in the top. So you can work out whether it's on or off from where you can take the signal.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe a way to do it where you can you power the bottom? Yeah. Powering the bottom one, move it back from the top. I forget. Let's try that. Yeah, it does. But technically, you only need to power this bottom one once, and it will switch it on because it'll go into the top here. And you power the bottom one again, and it'll drop it back in, and it'll switch it off if you're taking a signal from here.
Ah. That sounds like that does sound like a good little thing, because like obviously the other one I tried doing, like the scaffolding with the observer thing, and then you put redstone near where the hopper clock was, and it just basically ignored the timings in the hopper clock, so it was just like pushing backwards and forwards like it had one item in it, and it was just like, that's not quite what I was after.
Yeah, you need to have the signal that goes up, you need to put it into one of these, and then you take a signal out, and you can use that to turn the hopper clock on or off, because the signal will either be on or off rather than just briefly on, as you get with an observer.
Yeah. Well, I think we should try it. So, we're just finding the bit of scaffolding to go up to where I need to be. Yeah, of course I need to be on the next.
Oh, the sun go down.
Oh yeah, it's up this way.
Oh, a posture check from Scott. I shall check. Yes, I do definitely have a posture.
Oh. Express.
So yeah, let's think. Best way to do this. Put it here. And fortunately I fell off the bit where there was something underneath my feet.
Yeah, I was determined I wasn't. I mean, I know it's water, but you know, it was at the time, you know, kind of questionable as to whether I would get out or whether I would be travelling through the, you know, water stream to the source. So it's like.
So, right, if you got the comparator over on this side.
So.
Do you like that? Comparator on that one.
Facing from the dropper.
Yeah. No, not that one. One up.
This.
Yeah.
This one. Ooh. There we go.
That would be. We'd need a. That. There we go. Powered on. Now, if I go and flip the switch. Does that turn it off?
Yep. Oh, nice.
Back on when I do it again?
Yep. I heard the click before I saw the before I saw the light, but yeah, that is going on and off, so that switch is definitely working.
Oh, missed.
Oops.
Put it in water.
Yeah, I think when I did the duper, I think it was before it was full of water, so I added the extra leaf blocks just to
Lock it up. I guess we need to. Lock it. Hit the switch, so it should be. Is that powered?
that is powered.
Now if we unpower this, might throw one out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh nice.
It's locked.
Ah, that's definitely better. Like I said, I was trying to figure out how to lock the hopper, and I knew in certain circumstances if it was powered it would lock it, but it was just trying to figure out how to lock it.
Right, so the big test, if I go and turn it, should get blowy ups.
That's yeah, that is working, and it's happy to have the switch there.
Yeah. Right, should be locked now and switched off eventually. Maybe a few more will throw out.
Yeah, that's locked. That's all good. Awesome. And even though because I have moved this up, I moved this up a couple of blocks, and
it still landed on the worst name.
Pardon?
Still fell and landed on the obsidian, so it should be fine.
Yeah. But then having said that, it doesn't really matter if it does explode sometimes when it's not on there, so that then obviously it can get rid of any extra warp blocks that might be floating.
Right, let's turn both farms on. Stuck down here.
Thank you for the creeper.
Tried to creeper you.
Nice. Cosmo. Yes, he did.
And then we turn the boom booms on.
Ooh. And the boom booms are flowing. About a duper is in this circumstances where it takes a while for fungi, at least you're not wasting TNT.
Is this thing even working? Oh, yes, it is, yes. Come on, get a mushroom. Right, oh, this one worked a bit. Red mushrooms better.
some reason, I don't know if you get more chance of getting red mushrooms than you do what, but that doesn't really make much sense because of the, you know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes on the green ones you get red ones as well, don't you?
Yeah. But on the plus side, like, red one to grow up need the red nylium, so that's kind of a small bonus that we're not going to get red mixed up with green and vice versa.
I just want to see one green mushroom grow. That's all I want. Still works. Things are growing here, but they're not green mushrooms.
Well, it's good that it still works. There must just be maybe there's like a different percentage of.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody, stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody, calm down.
Long time no see. How are you doing, man? We haven't seen you for ages. Welcome to our mushroom farms, mushroom wood farms. The Jupa.
The
25 months he's been subscribed, and he got the special 25 month "It's happening" sound alert. Of course, most of my sound alerts are off. I think Stream Elements is down for some reason. They didn't work, and I switched off. Welcome in, TP. I don't think TP works. The command TP works in the subscription message, so you may want to try it again. You had some green ones come out then? I was distracted for some reason. Oh, there's one. Yes, it worked. There we go. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think maybe there might have been a green one at some point, because I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't remember there being so much what on the top of the green.
Trackpipe says hi Wither as well. Should say that we are both streaming, so come over. What's your affiliate status at the moment? Close to us at the moment.
I'm fairly close. It's just that I need to stream more, because it is the 7 different days that I am most.
I think you need like two or three streams in a week. Because if you do it like one stream a week, you're just doing this one. I don't think it's enough for them to award you, bless you with largesse.
Yeah. I need to do at least. I know I need to do more than one stream a week. Hey TP, thanks for the alert. And I've just done some some things on CosmoCraft, and it's like, you know, I could have streamed that.
Yeah.
You know, I just built like a 4-tier crop farm with villages, with minecart rail and minecart boxes, and they all like go into a minecart unloader and then into a dropper, basically spits them out into a water stream, into a sorting system. And I was like, my redstone knowledge is getting better. I understand it a bit more than I used to. It's just obviously.
Can you build item sorters from memory yet?
Most of the time, yeah. The only thing I needed the tutorial on was the dropper thing, but I'd watched one tutorial, like, because I did melon and pumpkin farm on there. I watched a redstone tutorial of a dropper system, and it was repeater, then 2 blocks either side of the repeater, and then there was like a redstone torch. That worked on one, but then when I tried doing that same design on the villager crop farm, I had to use a different one because for some reason it didn't spit the items out, and I'm like, now either I've got something slightly wrong when I've tried to repeat it, which is probably the case, because I don't understand why it would work on one thing and not another, especially obviously in the same version. But I've probably, you know, sort of like, oh yeah, this will work, and then I'm like, why won't this work? But I used a different one and I managed to get it working straight away, so I was like, oh yeah. This is quite, like, satisfactory just listening to the TNT.
I wouldn't call it relaxing though. I was just looking for a way to turn down the volume of the booms. I don't know which slider it is in the.
Would
It wasn't
be
ambient environment. Players. I think it's hostile creatures, weather, blocks.
blocks could be.
No, it doesn't seem to do it. No, jukebox. No, blocks doesn't do it. Oh, blocks
It's
does do it.
reduced it on. Yeah, I was going to say it's
Yeah.
reduced it on mine.
Well, it's a very fine reduction.
Yeah.
9% is I can still hear it. 4% I can still hear it. Yeah.
I've got it
quite.
on 4%. Oh, if you turn it off completely, you can't hear it all.
That would probably be bad. I don't know if does that affect block breaking? So that would be bad in UHCs.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good in UHCs because you need to be able to hear
People block digging. Yeah. Well, I think we can call this a successful farm.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And with a working switch as well, so it can be turned on and off, you know, whenever we need.
Well, I think it has to be turned off or it'll blow up when you leave the area.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Recoded. I know. Recoded had said before that you know they'd forgotten to turn it off at times and had to rebuild it because it had blown itself up.
And Shrimp says this is a cool looking farm.
Yeah, this is. It was definitely a good idea to do one for warped and one for crimson.
Rather than the switcher, yeah.
Yeah.
Morning time.
Oh, nearly fell off the scaffolding then. That's not good.
We could
be able
maybe
to
connect things up so that one switch switches everything on and off. Nice work, though, says Scott, to all the peeps that took part. I think it was pretty much a group effort. Me and with Karis did it last week. We had Zayfod as well, Amradorn, Impish Fox.
Yeah, so there's been a few of us like working on it over
It's about
time.
a month now, isn't it?
Yeah, so something like that.
We started out with the one there that did both, and then went, yeah, this isn't working, so let's do another one.
Yeah, this one I'd say is like better because then obviously you know even if you just want one type of wood, you know you can run them both, and you know then you can have more than. Or you've got the other type of wood for if, you know, you plan on using it for anything.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which mod I've got that makes my flying change. Nimble, I think it's that one. Yeah. Perspective animation, auto third person, letter camera roll.
Awesome. Well, I'd definitely call this a success.
Are you going to go and play with Cosmo then?
Well, Cosmo cancelled.
Did he? All right.
Yeah, he cancelled his mini game. I mean, I said if we were finished, because I genuinely wasn't sure if we would be, but it's like we got straight on it more or less, and it only took us an hour to build the farm, and then 10 minutes to build the switch. I was like, yeah. But I don't know if Cosmo is still in chat, so I don't know if he'll be putting the.
He is not in my chat.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's gone for an early night, or.
Quick check on Discord, maybe. Something in there. No, it's just us being live. Battle Night won't go ahead. Sorry, peeps. Oh yeah, so he did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right then. Well, thank you for your help, and I'll see if there's if it was like another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And raid Zach and Karis.
Yeah.
What can we do for 15 minutes? Anything to do over at Spawn? Did you see I put a house around my poster?
No, I don't think I did.
I tried to copy Iceland's design from her map room.
Oh wow. Well, no, I haven't seen it, so maybe we should go have a look. And of course, I've got a full inventory.
See where the Ramble's got to. Oh look, they're fine. I think there's 3 of them left.
Oh, just I better just turn this the like.
Oh yeah. Turn the farm off. Good point.
Yeah, I was just literally about to fly off, and then I was like, oh, hold on a minute, the TNT's. We had that conversation about 2 minutes ago.
No.
I was like, whoops.
Oh dear.
Well, that could have been interesting. Oh yeah, we did the farms, and then like Karis comes on, I was like,
What farms? It's all blown up.
Yeah.
Right, both farms off and the TNT is off then. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
The plug. Sears, I think.
Well, that went smoothly. I've decided to fly from the top. It's a bit daunting when you can't really see the ground, but then it was like I was quite high up, so
oh, missed. That's slightly painful.
I never knew this was. Well, I did because I've seen that Impish Fox had gone, and I thought, where's that little tunnel? I've never seen that before. And I never saw it coming out of the out of that portal before. I always go through Duranda's.
Thank you for the lurk shrimp. Yeah. Well, Duranda's one. He goes through his thing, and there's doors. So I thought, no, I'll just never bother with that.
Well, every time I go down that long tunnel, I can always guarantee that what do you call it? That there'll be hoglins waiting for me somewhere. Ooh. Very nice.
Yeah. I mean, Iceland's is the design. I just Although I did use black glass because I felt the white was too noticeable.
Yeah. But yeah, it does. That looks good. I think it looks good because it obviously like before you could see all the
Yeah, you can see all the bits.
redstone.
You can still see all the bits if you look inside.
Oh yeah. Ooh. This is a good little post office. It's like beyond my redstone knowledge. It was just like I had to read the book I think about 3 times for me to like figure it out. I was like, oh yeah, I just point the arrow to my head and then I'll get a shulker and. But yeah, this is
I just set myself the goal of doing something that had delivery of shulker boxes for a post office. That's
yeah.
what I ended up with.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I'm sure if somebody else with better redstone skills came along, they could compact it a bit more because it is a bit of a mess. But it works.
Well, that's what you need. You kind of need functionality. So you know you could like go with a more compact design, but there's not always the guarantee that it would work the way that you would want. You know, you would want it to.
Mm. So what were we talking about doing over here? Something about this community bit.
Karis had said maybe this could all go into some kind of building.
Well, I mean, didn't Amradorn make one down here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs when I can find them. Yeah, he started like a loading system, and
I mean, there's the stuff in here. Cobble, ores, jungle, diorite, granite, and andesite.
Yeah, there's but I mean some of this I think some of this was maybe from the like slime farm because we'd filled up the cobble and cobbled deep slate. So I did recently put most of it into shulkers, although I've not done the cobbled deep slate. But yeah, I mean, I know it was suggested that something, I think something like this to go at the big dig, but
Big as well, yeah.
Yeah, so we could have there's you know like 2 sorters, you know. I mean, you know, soon we're going to have more blocks, so you know.
Oh yeah, need room for mud.
Yeah, and packed mud.
Another type of... I'm still wondering why they haven't added in azalea wood yet. It's like we're going to put oak in, and then we're just going to forget. I hope you never remember that we put in oak wood as azalea wood, and you're going to forget that, and we'll carry on as if nothing happened.
Yeah, it's like, and as much as the mangrove wood looks quite nice, it's like, well, they potentially could have changed the wood for the azalea because, I mean, oak wood is not the hardest block to come by. You know, it's in most biomes. I mean, even a savanna, you'll find the odd oak tree. You know, so it's like, oh yeah, I know. Let's add one of the most common wood types to the azalea. It's like, really? Hopefully, one day they will, you know, they will like,
yeah,
change it.
and the mangrove's red as well, isn't it? It's a redwood, and we've already got the
Yeah,
nether redwood.
yeah, that is true.
Perhaps I actually have no idea though what colour azalea would be. Got orange from what do you call it? Acacia.
Is orange. Jungle is sort of has kind
Pink
of
tones,
like
yeah.
yeah.
Spruce
I
is
think
you got a few browns. Oak's light, birch is lightest. Then you got spruce and dark oak, haven't you? It's four grades of browns.
Yeah.
Overrepresented on brown woods, to be honest. Perhaps that's why they didn't bother with azalea. They couldn't think of a good colour for it that would be the real colour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the flowering azaleas, they've got like a pinky purple flowery thing. So they could have a pink or a purple wood. That would be an interesting.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm
Royal
not really.
purple.
Yeah. Although I'm not like, because obviously you've got so many different kind of color variants in the game. You know, sometimes it would be hard to know what to put them with. But you know, if you've made something out of stone brick, for example, and it's like, oh look, I've got access to pink wood. You know, I can have like a pink door frame. You know.
Yeah, because I mean, the woods are still ones you can do slabs and stairs in, which you can't do with. And obviously, there's a lot of colours of wool, concrete, terracotta.
Yeah.
But there's no slabs and stairs of those ones.
No, I can understand them not having stairs and slabs for wool. You know.
I think stairs, wool stairs would be like the dripstone plants that they collapse if you stand on them for too long.
Oh, the drip leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually be quite funny, and like they have like a random sort of time, so it's like you don't know when that's likely to collapse. Like the drip leaf, you know, obviously if you stand on it long enough, it will. But
yes, it's powered by redstone for some reason. Yeah.
That is like very strange, and like obviously we're getting, you know, we're be getting the skulk sensors and all that kind of stuff as well. I think I'm
Scott's looking forward to the new blocks too.
Yeah, the new blocks I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to the mangrove swamp. I'm just not so convinced about, is it worth risking your life in the deep dark? You know, yes, there is unique loot, but do you want to really risk your life to find broken records to put together? Although the echo shard is, you know, could be useful.
Well, I feel with that particular compass that you can make out of that by the time you can go to the ancient city with the idea of coming back with your stuff, you've probably got enough stuff already that it's not actually a problem when you die. That you need to get back and find your stuff.
That is a good point. And on Cosmo's server, it will be even less valuable because
you've got keep inventory.
Keep inventories on, so it's like I'll know where I died, but I won't need to go get my stuff. You know, I'll just use this to find the deep dark again. You know, if I want to go back. But yeah, that did that you know, it did make me laugh when I saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, on my brother's server, I keep inventories on, so it will not be so valuable. You know, it might just be something. Oh look, I've got this. It's in an item frame, and that's about as far as it goes with that. But I mean, the ancient cities do look nice.
Yeah, I do feel like that this thing they've got in the middle of them, this big frame that you can't move the blocks of, and you can't break them, and you can't take them. They must have some plans for it.
I think they do.
It feels like they want to add another dimension, and that would be the way you get to it, but they just don't have enough time.
Yeah,
Do it within this cycle.
Yeah, I think that like the past couple of years, like the Nether update, we did have some surprises and it was nice. I do think that there was a little bit over enthusiastic about what could be added for definite into the game. And it's like, because I saw Zoomovoid's video saying that a lot of the community are really disappointed with this update. It's like,
Yeah.
I am a bit disappointed with things that haven't made it, the promised and it didn't make it. And it's like, well, I think when they do Minecraft Live is what they should probably do is say, right, for example, I'll take the end, because we've not had an update on that yet, and that might not necessarily be the next update, but it could be in a future one. I think they should say, right, it's an end update. This is one feature we're adding. And then that way the community can get hyped about that one feature. And then if they've got time, they can add more into it, because then people aren't going to be disappointed at what's not made it into the game, but they're more disappointed because they promised something in the game and then it's like, oh, we couldn't. I mean, bundles, I understand it's the parity between Java and Bedrock.
Yeah, they're very much a mouse-based thing, aren't they? Because you have to drag them over your inventory to pick them up.
Yeah. So that I can understand. And I think, like, putting archaeology in the cave and cliff update, which was already going to potentially have been the biggest update that they've ever attempted to do, I think was a little bit optimistic. But hopefully one day it will get added into.
Yeah, Scott says it's Microsoft paw prints over it. I think Microsoft, they pretty much said Microsoft are the ones who let them who say what they have to aim for as an update, and I think they're because Minecraft is, you bought it 10 years ago and you're still playing it, and they don't get any more money. They kind of use the updates as PR to pull more people in. They're not allowed to go a long time without producing a new update. That's why you get the 2 updates a year to keep the churn.
But it was Microsoft that said that you needed an end game. Who got the end game? It's not the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, things have changed because they obviously when they were thinking about it then in maybe different ways. Now it's this long-term thing where you get the kids coming in through Bedrock and that level of stuff, and they get money there because they get it from the marketplace. But Java itself is still sort of like the big one that people look for. And then they need to keep it in the news so that people will also get the Java version.
Yeah. I mean, one thing Zoomovoid said is like, and it is actually true. They release the updates around the same time as the holidays. It's like we know we'll get one sort of around the end of November, in December, just a bit before Christmas. Well, that's unless Mojang are like, we're so exhausted, because obviously, I mean, that the kind of stuff that goes into this, some of the technical stuff is probably more difficult to do when you're working from home. So I kind of understand why Caves and Cliffs got split up, but I don't think even they realised how much they took on until they had to tell everybody, oh, well, we're splitting up into 2 parts, and technically part of the Wild update is the 3rd part of the Caves and Cliffs with the Warden, so...
Yeah.
But hopefully, things are getting back to normal, so hopefully the next update they announce, they'll be able to keep some things from us and just sort of be like, oh, well, release the snapshots, and it's like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be in the game,
Yeah, it'd be nice to have little surprises and things that
Yeah, well, I
you
feel...
find by playing the game rather than because it's been announced or because somebody's made a farm for it 30 seconds after the release.
Yeah, the one thing I enjoyed about like the Nether update was we knew about the Crimson and the Warped Forest being in. We had no idea about the Piglin Brutes, the Bastions, or the Basalt Deltas, and they even said that we wouldn't get a third biome. And you know, and they pulled that off because when a third biome came in, I was like, I didn't think we were getting it, you know. So it was that element of surprise. So it was like, oh, I'm even more excited now, you know, because they didn't mention it. So I do think that, you know, they should sort of announce some features, and the ones that they don't announce, they work on after. And if it don't get made into the game, it doesn't matter because they're not letting anybody down, you know. Whereas as long as the features that they have announced, you know, did make it into the game. But the pandemic, I think, has had a massive effect on everything. But we'll see where we are this time next year, you know, see if they promise anything that doesn't get made into the game. But oh, I think I think Zach and Karis might be streaming.
Yes, they are.
Now. Right. Did you want to raid one and I'll raid the other? Or are we going to do a double raid?
Ooh, who do you want to raid?
Well, Karis raided me a little while ago, and I don't think I've raided Karis yet. But then I'm torn because I know it's Zach's birthday as well. So it's like... But then I can still watch both streams. So I can raid Karis and have both streams open.
Okay. You raid Karis and I'll raid Zach.
Okay. Right. I'll jump off call.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Bye. And you need to find where I am. Hold on, I'm in that one. Right. Thank you everyone for coming. And raid Zach the Dragon. It has been created. Thank you everybody for coming along. And the next stream, potentially, I don't know, I've got some ideas, not sure how they're going to happen. See you, Scott. Thanks for coming over. The chances are you're already over there as well, but whatever. Bye. Oh, I've got to clean that one. Never mind.